Right, the red flag is up. All boats touch up, please. Touch up, Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club. Touch up. Ring. Hold your boats now, hold your boats. Stop rowing, please. Stop rowing. Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing, stop rowing. Okay. All boats ready? They're all off. On the 16th, from the shore, Kilmac Simon Quay, Coatmac Shorey, Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club, Rosscarbery, Myers, Galliflash, Ring, Coatmac Shorey. Hand you over to Michael now. Go down to the harbour for commentary on the 16th.
Thank you, Mike. Now, early stages here. It would appear to be Coatmac Shorey there in lane 2 going well. Myers, Rosscarbery, all these boats now in a line across the harbour. Kilmac Simon Quay here on the inside, on the shore side here going very well. Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club, Galley, Flash on the outside and Ring. But at this stage now, it is very close between Rosscarbery and Coatmac Shorey, with Rosscarbery just out about a quarter of a length now ahead of Coatmac Shorey. Coatmac Shorey now and Myers virtually in one line, about a half a length now back of Rosscarbery, but still too early to say. Back about another length in we have Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club, Kilmac Simon Quay and Galley, neck and neck now, and on the far side then we have Ring and Coatmac Shorey B. But just out ahead now of the Coatmac and Myers boat is Rosscarbery with just about 3/4 of the length now. We'll call it now as we're going through the buoy. Going very, very smoothly, all clubs here. All crews, they're lying back into it. A bit of breeze picking up here. So it's lovely rowing conditions here. Rosscarbery going through. Now going through neck and neck. It is Myers and Coatmac Shorey. You couldn't call it, they're so tight. A link back at the east end with Coatmac Shorey Swimming and Rowing Club. Going through now we have Galley and Kilmac Simon Quay gone through together, Ring going through, and Coatmac Shorey B on the outside going through. But out of the head of the race now is Rosscarbery with about a length now ahead of Coatmac Shorey and Myers. Nothing separating these boats. Kilmac Simon Quay, Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club now moving up on these into that fourth place, but could contend for the places. Backed in with clear water, backed into Kilmac Simon Quay and Galley, who are neck and neck, and bringing up the rear then we have Ring and Coatmac Shorey B. But out ahead now, halfway between the short set and the turning set, it is Rosscarbery. They have about a length and a half clear now of Coatmac Shorey and Myers. I think now Myers might be just after stealing a couple of feet on Coatmac Shorey at this stage, but still too early to call. And just a length off of these then we have Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club. 2 or 3 links back then we'll have Galley and Kilmac Simon Quay. I would say Galley have it at this stage. Ring then just about a length and a half off of these, and Coatmac Shorey B just about a length off of those. But coming into the turning set now, it is going to be Rosscarbery hitting first. I'll call them as they come in, but it's going to be very, very close for that second spot. Right? Ross in and turning. Very, very close now. I would say, yes, both hitting together. Myers slightly turning ahead of Coatmac Shorey, Kilmac Simon Swimming and Rowing Club turning. All these boats now turned and heading for home. Galley heading in then. So Galley are turning. Galley are hitting the buoy and turning. And then we have Ring coming in and turning. And Coatmac Shorey B. Back to the head of the race now. After a brilliant turn there, Rosscarbery have put a further length of clear water between but it's still very close to call. Maybe a quarter length at this stage, from Court McShurry, and about a length and a half now, or at less. I suppose you have Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club. Back then we have Galley, Ring, Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing, and on the outside we have Court McShurry B. But a way out ahead now is with about 4 lengths clear now of the field, which is starting to bunch and get very close now. We have Moira's, Courtmac and Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club. Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club have gained ground there now and have cut that link down now to about, I'd say, half a link or less on Courtmac at this stage, with Moira still holding a slight lead in that second place. But coming up to the short set of boys, it will be Ross Carberry just going through now. Ross Carberry are gone through. Morris would appear now to have a link on the next 2 votes, and this is where the race is going to be in this one. For third place, Kilmaximon Key, or Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club, are neck and neck with Courtmac, just about a foot to Courtmac at this stage. And back then we have Galley, about 5 links back, we have Galley, Ring, Kilmaximon Key, and Courtmac Shurry B. But a mighty race here for the third place. First place now, Ross Carberry would appear to be about 4 or 5 links ahead of Moiris, and Moiris now has about 2 links clear of the next 2 boats, which is Kilmaximon Swimming Rowing Club and Courtmac. Nothing between these now. There's a mighty battle on here for this minor place, the third place, but looks at this stage as Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club has put out about a quarter length. They've made fierce ground from the turn, and they're closing in on Moiris at this stage. Moiris still have about a length and a half, but that distance has been closed. Back then we have Galley, Ring, Kilmaximon Key and Courtmac B. But out ahead now, heading for the end of the pier, it is Ross Carberry under 16 through for their second championship win. Going very well. Back about 4 lengths we have Moiris now, who have made that second place their own. Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club have overtaken Courtmac at this stage, and mighty race from the turn back, but these two, they have gained about 3 lengths and they're closing in on Moiris as we come to the finish line. Now I'll hand back on the finishing line.
Thank you, Michael. Ross Carberry rowing very strong there. They're 6 or 7 lengths ahead of Moiris. Ross Carberry are coming to the line, going through. Then we have Moiris, Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club and Courtmac Shurry. You stay with Moiris, they come into the line. Moiris going through. Kilmaximon Swimming and Rowing Club coming to the line, going through. We have Courtmac Shurry coming to the line, going through. Then we have the Galley Flash, Ring and Courtmac Shurry out on the outside. Galley Flash coming to the line, the under 16, going through. Then we have Kilmaximon Key here on the near side and Ring out on the outside. Then you have Courtmac Shurry. Who's there? Kilmaximon Key. That's the ring board, yeah. Courtmac Shurry. Well done to all the crews.